Good morning. It's October 31st. Happy Halloween. I'm live at the S.K. Pierce Mansion, Gardner. It's almost 9 in the morning. About to check out, did the first ever overnight here with the new company. It was interesting. I tried to do the basement, but I wasn't getting good signal. So I'm on the second floor now. I'll show you where I spent the night. Excuse me. I spent it in the maid's room, where the old dumbwaiter used to be. Beautiful built-ins, creepy dresses. The feelings in here were very, very clear. I only felt one thing last night when I was standing about here at the foot of the bed, very, very, very briefly. It was nothing scary, just somebody like standing next to me and passing through, but that's it. This room connects to the nursery, the old nursery, I should say. It has cool little old hooks and shelving. You can see the original knobs and original sink. It's just so beautiful. This room has slightly more energy. One of the previous owners claimed that he felt and saw all kinds of things in here. I just feel a slight heaviness on my chest, but other than that, nothing. You can go take a quick look at the red room, where both of SK's wives passed away. I do feel whenever I go in this room well, I should say since yesterday evening, I've been in here with other chores before and haven't felt much, or sometimes felt something, but I always feel like right around this area, like a slight heaviness, like my breath gets kind of knocked out of me. But I sat here for a little while late last night by myself, and it was just peaceful after a little while, so it's not like a scary presence or anything. This is S.K. Pierce's room, the master suite, or the main bedroom to be politically correct, the old coal fireplace. A cute little built-in cupboard. The people have left offerings. I think most people mistook this for Eno Sari's room, who drank and smoked and fell asleep, and some say spontaneous combustion. It was not. He fell asleep with a lit cigarette. So people mistake this room for his sometimes and leave those offerings. This is Eno Sari's room. He's a Finnish immigrant who accidentally burned himself alive. As you can see, pretty old-fashioned sink. When I walk over here, I start to feel heavy, just like I did last night, but nothing extreme. Just, again, like the wind's getting sucked out of me. This is an old, charred piece of wood remnant that got scorched from his accident. This is Ellen Pierce's second wife's safe. It's very tiny inside. But yeah, it was all hers. So in that time for a lady to have her own safe, that was a good sign. So we're going up to the 3rd floor. This is one of the servant/caretaker's rooms. Feels a little heavy when you walk in. Again, nothing terrible. Just feel the breath sucked out of me, but I think that's just like me, one of my signs when I feel like kind of spirit presence or energy. This is the old cistern. Let me see if I can get a light on in here. You can guys see the old pulleys. Okay, this is a sad room. Usually I have to walk a few steps in towards the window before I feel something, but I felt it just as I hit the threshold. This is the room where the 2 teenage maids stayed that, quote unquote, disappeared, after one got pregnant. It's funny because I didn't hear the story until tonight, but the other times I've investigated here, I've always felt like it was 2 women in here, and like one was like taking care of the other. So, I went in here alone for a little bit last night, and just as I was leaving the room, I felt like something hit the back of my head. Like not really, but just like a sharp pain, like somebody hit with a blunt object or an axe or something. So that's how I'm thinking one of the girls might have been caught unawares, or how their end was met. Hi, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I thought you were in a basement.
I was. It's a lot less scary in the daylight. Yeah, I tried going by myself at 2 a.m. and I couldn't do it. I lasted like 2 seconds down there. So this is the billiards room. Okay, feeling feelings as soon as I step in this room. It's not a happy place for women. This closet earned a very bad name. A lot of them were dragged in there and forced to do things when the men were up here playing. Yeah, I've come in this closet before and felt fine. I came in here yesterday evening and I felt dizzy. I felt out of breath. It was awful. I'm stepping in again. You have just out of breath. Ugh, like I'm suffocating. We've got to get out of that. But yeah, not a happy situation for a lot of women. This is William's room. William was a servant here. They are not, some of the tour guides aren't telling his story on the tour. My tour guide did not, because apparently William does not like that. He gets a bit upset and angry. He wants to tell his own story, and I guess he does tell it to people. I was in here for a little while last night and felt his presence by the closet area. Yeah. What I was able to pick up was that he was abused earlier in life, especially like as like a teenager, something bad happened to him. Somebody took advantage, his early life was not pleasant. I'm not sure if and what anything happened to him here, or if he lived here during that time. I don't know. That's just the only thing I was able to pick up on. I did do an EVP session, and so I'll listen to. I have almost about 2 hours worth of recording to go through of different parts of the house. Bye, William. And up here goes to the turret and crow's nest. Winding spiral staircase. So as you can see, views all around. Even though it's gardener, you can see some pretty fall foliage. Okay, so thank you for touring with me. Happy Halloween. And I'll review this later to see if I picked anyone up.